Hi cuties, my name is Hanako Kozumi and this is the channel Nerdy Nekoma. Everything here is about Haikyuuchat stories and fanfic. Thanks for joining us today. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. And with that, welcome to today's video. This is the fourth part of the boyfriend challenge, Call Them, Act Suspicious and Hang Up. Today's video features the ships UshiTen, KyoHaba and OsaSuna. I hope you like it! Tendo hummed cheerfully while preparing a tray of cupcakes. The batter was almost finished and he was quick to mix in the chocolate chips as a final touch. He wanted to get them in the oven before starting the challenge. Worst case scenario, Ushijima would get mad or worried, and in that case, he'd save the day with cupcakes. That plan was bulletproof. He chuckled a little and tried to imagine Ushi's reaction. It was most likely that he wouldn't notice or understand what was going on. At the very least, it would be likely that he wouldn't know how to deal with the situation. A tender smile spread on Tendo's face upon thinking about his lovely boyfriend. After putting the cupcakes in the oven, he stared at his phone, as if that would help him to get an idea for the challenge. With a defeated sigh, he opened the chat between him and Aikawa. Hey Kawa, I know you helped Shirabu. Any idea for me? Tendu, nice to see that at least one person appreciates my input. Of course, Kawa. Well, we need something that's unlike you. I don't suppose you could feign sanity in any way. Unlikely. What would that even look like? You don't really think that I'd know that, do you? Touché. Anyways, you could maybe try to act normal, you know, less energetic and all. I doubt that Toshi will notice, but it's worth a try. Oh yeah, and don't call him Toshi. I didn't call Iwa-chan and he totally freaked out. Got it. Good afternoon, Saturday. Tendu's heartbeat accelerated upon hearing his voice. He couldn't deny that he was hopelessly in love with the ace. Good afternoon, Ushijima. He did his best to mirror his boyfriend's calm and collected tone instead of speaking in his usual jolly manner. How are you today? I'm good. How are you? The line stayed quiet for a moment. Ushijima? Can I come over, Ten? Tendu was so concentrated on his performance that he almost missed the slight change in Ushijima's voice. Of course, that's why I called actually. I made cupcakes and wanted to invite you. His excitement was almost audible. Damn, how could Toshi stay so calm all the time? I'll be there in 10 minutes. Wait, but... He hung up. Tendo stared at his phone, dumbfounded. But my house is 20 minutes away. Huh. Regardless of what the ace said, Tendo didn't expect him to be here before at least 50 minutes had passed. But true to his words, Ushijima appeared by his door 10 minutes after the call ended. God, Toshi, you're panting. Did you run the whole way? The middle blocker was quick to guide him inside and rushed up the stairs while Ushijima took his shoes off. He returned with a towel in hand, giving it to the ace. It was pouring outside. Why the hurry, darling? He leaned down to the taller, who was still sitting on the step at the entrance, catching his breath with a teasing smirk. Couldn't wait to see me? The ace nodded. Yes. Tendu felt his face heating up. Part of him was certain that he'd never get used to Ushijima's honest and direct personality. And he loved him for it. Still, you're usually not that eager to get here. A frown appeared on the other's face. You sounded weird. You picked up on that, huh? You never fail to surprise me, miracle boy. His frown deepened, and he averted his gaze from Tendu. Satori. Yes, Toshi? Am I not showing you enough affection and love? Tendu's eyes widened. What? What makes you think that? He was stunned and remained frozen beside the other. You were surprised that I noticed a change in your behavior and that I got here so fast. That's what you do if you care about someone. Do you not think that I care about you? No, that's not what I meant. Of course I know that you care about me. In your own way, which is better than anybody else's. He took a deep breath and put his arms around Ushijima's shoulders from behind. Yes, you surprise me, but that is one of the things I love about you. You surprise me because you care about me, and I really appreciate that. He leaned his forehead against Ushijima's temple and smiled. Why did you sound so weird? Did someone say something bad to you? Something bad? The ace nodded. You did something similar before. Whenever people would call you bad names, you tried to act like them, like a normal person. Would you like that better? He looked at him questioningly. If I'd be more normal? No. Tendu laughed. Didn't even think about it, huh? Ushijima shook his head. Thank you. But don't worry, no one said anything. It was a challenge from Aikawa to see how our boyfriends would react. And you definitely won Best Boyfriend of the Day. Ushijima frowned again. But you are the best boyfriend. Tendu's blush increased, and he quickly jumped up to his feet. You know what? Yes. Yes, I am. I made cupcakes after all. Want some? The ace was quick to follow him into the kitchen. Admittedly, very cute, and more than expected from Ushiwaka out of all people. But I still think Iwachan's reaction was better. Of course you do. He called you Trashikawa. He took it back. Still. That was really cute, Tendu-san. Thanks, Demon Chibi. It was very nice to see Ushijima so caring. Yes, he usually comes off as a very stoic type of guy. I know, my Ushi's the best. Have you seen Semi's reaction? Aw, thanks babe. Fuck, I forgot that you are here as well. Oh my god, I can't. Lovely, Chira-chan. Really lovely. I told you, if you call me something with chan ever again, I'll end you. Please don't. I will never get to see you in that sexy doctor's outfit if you get put in jail. I can't. This is golden. Oh, Shirabu. I stand correct. I will first kill Semi and then Aikawa. Damn. You're dead, Kawa, babe. No, Tsumu, babe. Save me. No thanks. I certainly don't want to get on Shirabu's bad side from how things are looking right now. Sorry, Kawa. Okay, before we all go and commit crimes, how about we continue the challenge? Yes! Who's next? Nice that you asked, Kemma. Next is... my beloved Kohai, KyoHaba. Fine, let's get it over with. KyoHaba was a little nervous, considering that there was no way to tell how Kiyotani would react. It definitely wasn't a good idea to go to such extremes as Suga or Noya did. But maybe he could do something a little bit more like Aikawa. He sighed and typed in his number. Hi, Kiyotani. Kiyotani was currently outside on a run when suddenly his phone started ringing and the name of his boyfriend appeared on the screen. Hi, Kiyotani. The other stopped dead in his tracks. Shigeru? Huh? Kiyotani stayed quiet, still confused by the situation. The question, why are you calling me by my last name, sounded stupid and embarrassing. He was too prideful to show KyoHaba how much it meant to him. Yeah. Sorry, Kentaro. His boyfriend sounded incredibly tired. Almost automatically, Kiyotani changed his direction. He heard a yawn from the other end of the line. I just called to tell you that you don't need to wait for me at practice. Why? His heart clenched. He wanted Shigeru there with him. He wanted to train and play volleyball with him. I just don't feel like it. You can tell our stupid captain that I'm sick or something. The spiker faltered, stumbled, and almost fell upon hearing his boyfriend's words. He remained frozen for a second before picking up the pace. Shigeru, are you okay? The noise deriving from his phone announced that the call had been ended. He stared at it angrily. It took quite an amount of self-control not to throw that stupid thing away. Something was wrong with KyoHaba. Very wrong. The KyoHaba he knew and loved would never say something like that. And he most certainly would not skip training for no reason. The blonde was now straight up sprinting towards KyoHaba's house. He arrived there, panting, and almost punched a hole in the door as he knocked. KyoHaba opened, a little annoyed by his boyfriend's attempt to punch through the door. Kiyotani was about to say something but faltered at the sight of his boyfriend, ready and prepared for school, including practice. Morning, Ken. Why are you here this early, and without your staff? He looked at him skeptically, but there was something like the hint of a smile tugging at the corners of his lips. The spiker frowned in confusion and inspected the other closely. What are you doing? I know that we are early, but you still have to get ready for school. What is wrong with you? KyoHaba looked at him startled, which quickly turned into anger, which even quicker turned into amusement. Sorry, I couldn't stay serious. He laughed. To say that KyoTeni was confused was the understatement of the century. He reached out to touch KyoHaba's forehead, which left the other startled. You're not sick. Though he could swear that he felt his skin getting warmer. The other stumbled backwards a bit, a furious blush tinting his cheeks. What are you... Stop that! KyoTeni huffed. You are acting weird. I act weird? Yes. You never skip training just like that. He avoided his gaze. A familiar heat rose to his cheeks. I don't want you to skip. Oh, that. Don't worry, that was just a prank. KyoTeni's head snapped towards him. Oikawa's idea. You know that I would never disrespect our captain. He chuckled as KyoTeni turned around quickly. Are you coming or what? His chuckle turned into full-on laughter as he reached for his backpack and followed the moody spiker, who was grumbling the whole way, first to his house and then to school. Oh my, Mad Dog-chan has a soft side. Everyone is getting exposed today. I can't believe that was actually him, the same guy that technically tackled Kendaichi during a game. Well, KyoHaba did talk some sense into him, must have left an impression. Oh my. With all due respect, Captain, shut up. Yeah, Kawa, not like you don't roll over Ibuzumi's muscles whenever he gives you a lecture, and when he doesn't. The F? Nashira, did you forget that time you saw Semi in one of his leather jackets? You are all simps for your boyfriends. We get it. You mean we, right? Where the fuck did you get those? Suna. Don't ask. Nobody knows how. I have more. Okay, stop. But Yaku-chan, you look adorable. Shut it! Kyoko saved 5 images to her phone. You look cute together. Kyoko! I give up. Suna, you're next. Why? Because I said so. This is too bothersome. I'm gonna show Osamu the image from that night. Fine. Wait, what? Suna took his time with the challenge. He had a pretty good idea, but first he needed to survive this boring-ass school day. Throughout the day, he felt Osamu observing him occasionally. What was his problem? He hadn't even started yet. God, just the thought about his plan had him feeling exhausted and sluggish. Today would drain all of his energy, he was sure of it. But hopefully, Osamu would pick up on the challenge and come over like the others. Rin! Osamu ran towards the Ravenant as he left the school grounds. Hey. I just wanted to ask if you'd like to do something together today. He smiled at him slightly, but there was something in his eyes that Suna didn't quite recognize. No, sorry. I still have to work on this stupid project. Which project? He turned around and walked away. Rin? I'll call you later. Back at home, Suna let himself fall onto his bed. He groaned. Slowly he reached for his phone, which landed a few inches to his right. Suna barely lifted his head from the cushions while opening his contacts. When he found Osamu's, he forced himself to sit up and took a deep breath. Rin, are you better now? Better? Yeah, you were really quiet today, so I thought you might have had a bad day. Oh, that. No, not really. You're not better, or you didn't really have a bad day? He sighed. Both? One more time mentally preparing and... Actually, I wanted to ask if you want to go out. He put as much energy into his voice as he could muster. Out? As in, out in public? Yeah, maybe we could meet with Atsumu and Sakusa, or even better, with Hinata, that ball of energy from Karasuno. Are you sick? No, just motivate. You know what? Screw it. Do you want to come over? To your place, right? Yes. Where else would we go? But you... Too much talking. See you soon. Bye. He hung up before Osamu could say anything. That counts, right? So... Osamu leaned casually against the doorframe, observing his boyfriend, who laid sprawled out on his bed and just tiredly glanced up at him. Where did this sudden desire to go on an adventure come from, and where did it go? Suna sighed heavily, which earned him an eye rolling from Osamu. It was a stupid challenge. Okay. He sounded skeptical. I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't suggest something like that on your own, but participating in such a challenge is still pretty unlike you. Uh-huh. He rolled on his back. Believe me, I regret it. I'm totally drained. The Ravener glanced over at Osamu and his expression turned soft. Come here. I need cuddles to recharge. No. Asuma crossed his arms, while Suna's expression shifted from pleading to confused into annoyed glare. Samu. He whined. You had me worried sick. Suna raised an eyebrow at him. And here I thought Atsumi was the crybaby of the two of you. And... He ignored Suna's teasing. You promised me a date, so come on, get up, put some clothes on. What? Samu, that was a challenge. But the other had turned around already. See you downstairs. He waved as he left the room. Suna somehow managed to drag himself out of bed. He was really tired and had barely slept yesterday. His movements were a little uncoordinated and he almost fell in an attempt to put on pants, but two strong arms caught him before he could meet the ground. Asumu hugged him from behind. You'd really do that for me? Even though you are exhausted and hate going on adventurous dates? A furious blush tainted his cheeks crimson. Shut up. And go away, I'm trying to change, pervert. The other laughed. It's nothing I didn't see before. Suna struggled a little in his grip, which made both of them lose their balance. The silver-haired's laugh filled the room, and Suna couldn't suppress the smile, curling his lips upwards. Idiot. I'm not changing anymore. No, Rin, I can't take you out half naked. What will the people think? He punched him lightly on his upper arm. I mean, I'm not leaving. But me neither. I just wanted to get back at you. He had this stupid smirk on his face that made Suna want to punch and kiss him at the same time. He decided for neither and turned around, abandoning the pants on the ground next to Asumu before climbing on the bed, just in a t-shirt and underwear. Asumu let out a teasing whistle, but Suna didn't even spare him a glance. He demonstratively turned his back towards the other. Rin, I'm sorry. You're not. Maybe a little. Apology cuddles? Suna groaned. He said nothing, but lifted his blanket a little, which Asumu immediately accepted. He knew you'd be such a softie, Suna. Me. Seeing him and my brother drooling over one another is truly disgusting. As if you and your army would be any better. Okay, before we start arguing again, let's wrap things up. There are only a few people left. And next is... Jeez. Haikyuu. Oh fuck. Language. Thanks for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and leaving a like because it really helps my channel grow. Also, for this part, please keep in mind that I never have ever written OsaSuna before aside from the pet name challenge and UshiTen and KyoHaba. So yeah, all of the above. But I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a wonderful day.